Is this thing recording? Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry. I was recording a moment ago. At least I thought I was recording, and I was having a full-blown conversation with you guys, realizing I didn't push the record button. Hey guys, it's Carlos here. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, it never fails. Today's video, we're just going to have a sit-down conversation chat, play with some makeup. I'm actually going to be using the Morphe 3503 Fierce by Nature palette. I bought this some time ago. I just never actually sat down to actually use it or even swatch it, so I don't even know if it performs well. Matter of fact, does anybody use Morphe anymore? I know we can't talk about Morphe. So seriously though, we'll talk about that a little bit further when we get into the video. Anyways, you guys, if you are new to my channel, welcome. As I mentioned, my name is, did I mention my name? Well, it is Carlos. If you like hot messes, I own up to it. Then before you leave, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell as well. So anytime I upload a new video, you automatically get the notifications that it's going to be guaranteed a hot mess. That should be my guaranteed of my channel, right? Guarantee hot mess. Y'all. Anyways, you guys, so without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started and test this product out, do a little eyeshadow tutorial, see what we think about this palette, and see if Morphe is still that bad. Anyways, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. Oh my goodness. I need a different chair, or either I gain weight, my pants are too tight, I can't sit down. Okay, so where were we? Oh yeah, Morphe. Does anybody still use Morphe? I mean, if you've been hiding under a rock, which I have been at times, you may have heard that Morphe has literally closed down all its physical stores in the malls and stuff like that, right? I think it's only in the US. I think they still have active stores somewhere else, but not in the US. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Anyways, you guys, so yeah, I guess they're just doing restructuring because they ain't got no money. Anyways, so yeah, so I think the only way you can buy Morphe is through like Ulta or through their website. And I could be wrong, maybe it's sold elsewhere, but that's the only places I know. But anyways, so what was I going to go? I think, to be completely honest, I think Morphe lost its luster because of all of the drama. Let's be honest, some of the like major, bigger influencers on YouTube with the makeup industry, you know, like it snowballed into hot messes, and a lot of people just don't like that. Some people do. Some people love a drama, like drama channels and things in that nature, which each is to their own. But I think that just kind of brought the brand down overall. That's just my opinion. It's a humble opinion. Anyways, you guys, so we're going to be doing that. That's all I have to say about Morphe, because I ain't having anyone come after me about something that I said incorrectly, because I'm just allegedly. Everything I'm saying is allegedly. And don't come after me, because I am senile and I don't know what's functioning up here. Okay. But no, truly though, so the weather for the next couple of days is going to be fantastic, and I'm super excited about it. What I mean by fantastic, we're actually going to be in the weather. We're going to be in like we're going to be in the 70s. I can't get my words out. All right, let me show you the inside of this palette. This is the reason why I picked it up, because the shadows themselves are very like, it's a mix between cool and warm, and also very neutral but not neutral. Does that make any sense? Like, it called out to me. Normally I don't gravitate to all of these. Like on the monitor, I'm looking in the external monitor, there's some bright colors in here that are not picking up quite well in the monitor. I said that how many times? I don't know. Anyways, but it's not picking up, and I figured, you know what, in person it's beautiful. Let me just pick it up. Let me try to play with these colors and see what I come up with. But anyways, question for you. Does anybody still like palettes like this? This is like, how many shadows are in here? I don't know, maybe 40 something shadows in here. Maybe I'm over exaggerating. But anyways, just no, seriously, does anybody use huge palettes like this? I think the only people I can see actually using this are like hardcore like makeup artists, like who are like, that's their job. They do weddings, they do video shoots, they do magazine. You know what I mean? I can see them using this particular palette. But for an everyday person, I don't know. Does the everyday person purchase anything like this anymore? You let me know. As always, I need to get my coffee in. Okay, so since my eyelids are primed, I don't know what color I'm gonna go into, but I will say this, which this isn't me. If you're a friend to my channel, you know I stay away from these colors. But this right here, this like lime green, you know that's not my cup of tea. But I'm gonna step outside my comfort zone and I'm gonna go into that shadow first. I'm gonna apply that directly or like on like the brow. I'm gonna apply that directly on the outer I can never talk. I'm gonna apply this directly on here, pat it down, buff it out. I got it. Okay, so what brush I'm going to use, I'm hoping this is going to be the best brush. I'm going to pack it down with this Tresloose B103 brush. I'm just going to pack down the product there and then buff it out. Let's just see how it performs, especially with that lime green. I'm curious if there's any pigmentation, especially the reason why I don't like watching like review videos of other people reviewing palettes, because sometimes people's videos can be very biased and I don't like doing that. I like to give you my honest opinion. Sometimes I hate a product, or not, I shouldn't say hate, hate's a strong word. Sometimes I dislike a product because of the quality, but doesn't mean like the whole brand is bad. It just means maybe that particular product didn't perform well. Didn't make any sense. Oh God, I'm having a squirrel moment. All right, you guys, let me just go ahead and get into the shadow now because clearly we're not getting anywhere. My goodness, like, anyways, yeah. One thing I do like about this palette, it doesn't have a mirror, so they're not wasting product. You can actually take out the metals and then recycle the cardboard. At least I think you can, right? All right, you guys, so let's just see if this, in my head, it's just going, look at the, if this is going to perform. So I'm just going to pack it down, pat it down like I mentioned, and then around this corner right here and just buff it out. Again, I never have a rhyme or reason as to what I'm doing. I just let it flow. Let it go. Sorry, Tony Braxton just popped in my head. Anyways, oh, I wasn't expecting that right away. There's pigment. Let's get going. Oh wow, I'm kind of shocked, but then I'm kind of shocked. There's a little bit right here. It's like patchy, but that typically is because it's right in the crease line. So it's kind of a little area that's kind of finicky to like work with. I'm not going to go into the pan anymore, pick up any more product because I don't want it to be too like top heavy in terms of like the shadow. But if I need to, I can always go back and add a little bit more of this green. I'm not gonna lie, it really is pretty. Okay, so far, I'm gonna be honest. I was really kind of hoping to dislike this color. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wanted something bad to say, but I don't have anything bad to say about this shadow. It actually performed quite well. All right, you guys, let's go into another shadow. Sorry, I was actually cleaning my brush just in case if you want to know, because I think I might use the same brush again. And looking at the palette and trying to debate what other shade I should go into. You know what? To keep it easy. Wait. Yeah, I think it sounded right. We're gonna go into the one above it because it's more like kind of like a soft metallic. I'm just going to apply that directly above the eye, the shadow that I just used, not above the eyelid. That make any sense? Sometimes I question my my mental capacity. Not gonna lie. All right, you guys, I got a little bit of the product. Let me go ahead, just dust it out, just to be on the safe side. I'm just gonna apply this directly above that green. See how that looks. Is it, oh, has a sheen. Okay, I knew it had a sheen, but I wasn't expecting it to have it like this. Okay, I may have to come back to this a little bit later and finesse this just a smidge more, but it actually isn't too bad. No, not too bad. Okay, so I want this to pop a little bit more. Again, going out of my comfort zone. I'm gonna, what was all that? I'm gonna go into this shadow name right here. Again, I'm hoping during editing, these colors come out the way, it could just be my monitor, right? Because maybe the monitor is just, the color is off. Anyway, squirrel moment. I'm gonna go into this one here. It's like a really like dark fuchsia. And I'm gonna apply that, I know, right? That's not me. I'm gonna apply that right below here. Right there. Yeah, right there. I'm going to be using the B111 bingo product or eyebrow. Wait, eyeshadow brush because this one is like a flat and compact. Like I can pack on the product, not poke my eye out, but pack on the product there. So I'm gonna pack it on and then buff it out slightly upward. Let's see how that looks. Okay, we're gonna gamble here. You know what I mean? Okay, I don't know why I always go like this, but you really should just like pack it down. Look at this. Oh my God, it's a lot. All right, so I'm not going to like, you know, like shake anything off, shake it up. Anyways, because I really want this to really just stick. I'm hoping though I won't have any fallout. Okay, so I'm gonna get a clean brush. I think this is clean. I'm just going to lightly kind of like dust this away a little bit because when I packed that down, there was a little harsh edge right here and I want to kind of diffuse that harsh edge. So let me go ahead and finesse this a little bit more, which I got to be careful with because I don't want to blend it out too much, because if you do, then you get like that really nasty muddy look. So I'm looking at the look so far, right? And I don't know why I always have to create like this shadowy look on the edge. I just like it. I don't know why I do. I just do. Anyways, so I think I'm gonna try an orange. I think I'm gonna go into this orange right. Sorry. I think I'm gonna go into this orange. Sorry. I think I'm gonna go into this orange for the third time. And I'm just gonna apply that directly in the outer corner edge. I don't know what it's gonna look like. It could be a hot mess. I mean, I'm saying I want it darker, but that's technically not dark. So we will still see. Yeah. Anyways, let's just try it. Let's see what happens. All right, let's pick up a little bit of this color here. Whoa, this is kind of bright. All right, fingers crossed. Let's just pack it on right here and just buff it out. I don't know what I'm doing. Again, there's no rhyme and reason as to what I do. Sorry, it just caught me off guard for a moment. Okay, well, I'm going to trust the process, and my process is none at all. So, I think I may have created too harsh of a line there. That's okay. It's okay. I can always fix it, right? I mean, it's not permanent. Let me go back into the screen. I do like the orange, though. I'm not gonna lie. Once it blends in with this pink, yeah. Let's just see. Let me fix this up while I'm still able to talk. Let's just see. I got the green again. Let's just take a look and see if I can diffuse that overall. I don't know. All right, let's keep fiddling with this. I'm getting somewhere. I'm fixing it. Okay, so I'm going back into that lighter shade green, the one that was more metallic, right? So I'm just buffing that out up here. But as I'm looking at the shadow, now remember I was saying you got to be careful that how much of this you kind of buff into each other or you blend into each other. It's because you don't want to create that muddy look. I could tell that it's getting to that point right here, so I'm going to definitely stop. You notice right here, it's getting that like the muddy look. You want to try to avoid that. I think it's just a combination of those three colors that's kind of creating it. But for some odd reason, I kind of do like it. But I know if I go any further, it's going to look like a hot mess. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take that same green, that lime green, and I'm actually going to bring it down to the waterline area. I wonder if that's going to help like fuse that together. Let's take a look and see if that will. So now I'm just going to like bring this down here and let's just see what happens. You know, buff that in. Did I just dust out? Nothing came on. I think I dusted everything off. Okay, so we're trying this over again and I'm not getting that same green. This is what happens. Again, it was coming out fine, but then I wanted to be adventurous. You see what happens when you're adventurous? It's almost like if as though once I start buffing out the product, that's when it starts to happen, like the muddiness. Like, well, lesson learned, but I'm gonna still trust the process. I'm gonna still continue going. All right, so since I really want the inner to pop a little bit more, what I'm going to do is go into this shadow right here and just apply it directly right in the inner corner and then buff it outward. Okay, let's just see. Something about this I'm not feeling. I think let me go into a lighter shade in this palette, which is right here. I'm just going to apply it right here. If you ever come across a point where you cannot diffuse or break a harsh line from a shadow, go into the lightest shadow that you can, or even your own foundation of your skin, and just apply it right here and then buff it inward into the product, and it will help diffuse the product as well. Oh yeah, you see what it just did? Okay, so let me just apply a little bit more of this product right here, the one that's more of like the pinky metallic one, and then we will call this a day for this. Whoa, I gotta finish the other eye. Can't walk around like this. What the heck am I doing? All right, you guys, so I went off camera for just a brief moment to complete the overall look. Now, this is where I wanted to show you. Again, I kept stating, can't talk. I kept stating in like the video, and I say this actually in other videos, that you want to be careful how much you blend out or how much product you use too, because then you can create this muddy appearance. Now I'm going to show you, I'm glad this actually happened so that you can see exactly what I mean by that. So obviously this is the first side that I did, and I noticed right away, like, oh, now it's starting to become muddy. I'll figure it out. But then when I went off camera to complete the overall look, now you can see right here, there's no muddiness whatsoever. You see the differences? Again, this is where it started to get a little bit muddy and heavy, where this wasn't what I was trying to achieve, but this right here is actually what I wanted to achieve. So now you can see the variation. Again, overworked, too much product of the actual eyeshadow. So I should have went ahead and just went softly and just minimally, and then created from there. And then again, this is what I ended up doing, fixing what I knew what I messed up on, and then look, the actual look came out perfectly well. But what do you guys think in terms of both eyes? Again, we got the one that was a little bit overworked with the muddiness I was starting to create, and this one over here was just a nice, easy blend overall. So let me give you a quick look so that you can compare the right to the left side, and you can see exactly where I had actually accidentally created that muddy effect, which I did not want to do, comparison to the correct way. Definitely leave a comment below. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on how overall this performed. Again, I think it actually performed quite well. I gotta play with this a little bit more to see exactly what else I can create and maybe try to avoid this whole muddiness appearance, but I think it actually turned out well the second time around. If you haven't done so already, again, before you leave, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell as well, so anytime I upload a new video, you automatically get the notifications. But until then, make sure to brush your teeth, wash your culo, and subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, take care. Bye now.